I was really excited for Crimson Desert, and after 50 plus hours, it's honestly better than I expected. But not for the reasons you'd think, because the combat, the boss fights, the cinematic fights, that's where this game really shines. But yeah, it definitely has its issues. So I'm over 50 hours into Crimson Desert now, and I'm about 3 chapters away from finishing the main story. And I wanted to give my full honest thoughts on the game so far. What I enjoy, what I don't, and if it's actually worth your time. First off, the combat in this game is honestly amazing. It's definitely complicated at first. There's a real learning curve, but once you start understanding it, it feels so good. Chaining attacks, reacting mid-fight, pulling off combos. It's one of the most satisfying combat systems I've played in a while. And the boss fights, easily the best part of the game. They just keep getting better the further you go. The design, the mechanics, the scale, and especially the cinematic choreography. Some of these fights literally feel like you're playing through a movie. And this is something I actually really like. The deeper you get into the game, the better it gets. Early on, it's a little slower. You're still figuring things out, but later, that's when things really start clicking. The combat opens up and the fights get crazier, and the game just becomes way more fun. Not to mention the exploration. Exploration is something that hasn't been done in a long time since Skyrim. There's so much to do. The world does not feel empty at all. I feel like there's an extra side mission around every single corner that you turn, but the game is definitely not perfect. The story can feel kind of all over the place. At times it honestly feels rushed, and sometimes the dialogue doesn't even play properly. And eventually you kind of stop caring about what's going on. You're really just here for the gameplay. Another issue is during combat, there are so many particles on the screen sometimes you can't even fully see what you're doing. The camera angle can get messy. Trees, pillars, objects, they get in the way too often during fights. Really hard to see what's going on. But honestly, what surprised me the most is how fun the game actually is once you get past the learning curve. Like, yeah, it has its flaws, but when everything clicks, this game is just a really good time. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand why people were trying to kill this game before it even came out. Once people actually got their hands on the game and it got past the first few chapters, got deeper into it, and you start to see what the game is really about. I think a lot of people just didn't want to deal with the learning curve, but honestly, it's really not that bad. And nowadays you can just look anything up if you get stuck. So overall, after 50 plus hours, I'd give Crimson Desert a solid 7 out of 10. It's not perfect, story has issues, and the visuals can get messy. But the gameplay, the combat, the boss fights, the adventure, that's where this game really shines. And honestly, the best part about all this is the devs are actually listening. They're fixing performance, controller remapping is hopefully coming soon, and there's even talk about some multiplayer. Hopefully, if multiplayer even does come, it stays PvE and not PvP. Honestly, as far as multiplayer, I think that it should only go as far as 3-player team up and just co-oping the game. I don't think it should go any further than that. But yeah, if you enjoy open world games at all, this is definitely one worth your time. But let me know, how far are you into Crimson Desert right now if you're playing? And if you made it this far, I appreciate your time. Be sure to hit that like button for the algorithm. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share my content with somebody you might think will enjoy it. Let them know to like, share, comment, and subscribe as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have a good day, good night, and a good morning wherever you're at, and I'll see you in the next one.